Hey, what is good? What is good? What is good? Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you know who it is. Dr. Mike back again, once again, with another classic live stream for you guys today. I sincerely hope that everybody who's tuning in or who will tune in later is definitely having a blessed day. Dr. Mike is having a fantastic day. And you know that this channel wouldn't be anything without you guys for any reason, for anything. And I wouldn't trade you guys in for the world, okay? So official time check is 8:30 in the p.m. here on the Eastern Standard Time, of course. Central Time 7:30. West Coast, we're looking at about 5:30. Of course, here in the Philippines, 8:30 in the a.m. And I sincerely hope that everybody who tunes in and comes through is having a blessed day. Now, with that being said, I do not like to waste time. I do not like to mince words. I definitely want to go ahead and rip this one off like a band-aid because I know you guys are here to listen to me talk and not necessarily rant or rave. So, a quick FYI, I like to make sure that you guys don't think that I'm talking outside of my neck when I talk about things. Today's topic, of course, is dental work in the Philippines. Is it a good idea or a bad idea? Now, quick FYI, many of you may know this, many of you may not, because I do not talk about it often. But that $1,000,000 smile that you see me flashing in all of my videos, guys, that was not natural. Okay, I definitely took 2 to 3 years to wear braces, and if you've seen any of my older pictures, you will know that I did wear braces back in the day. So I did 2 or 3 years wearing braces, and those were the best 2 to 3 years of my entire life. So I need to shout out my orthodontist there in Davao City. She gets all the love and all of the credit for this beautiful smile that I flash in my videos every day. Um, but ultimately, I wanted to give you guys some insight on how much it normally costs to get good dental work done in the Philippines, just in case you guys are trying to get some stuff done, because I know what it's like in the US and it's not cheap. So here in the Philippines, I definitely wanted to make sure that I give you guys a quick FYI on some dental work that I did have done in the Philippines. Now, the beautiful thing about the Philippines is, and I'm not sure if this is the same in the United States, when I got my braces on, that entitled me to free cleanings and free fixes anytime that I came in. Okay. So basically when I went to my orthodontist, in total for me to get my braces done, we were looking at about 36,000 pesos. Lahat. That means for everything, all inclusive, 36,000. And that also included my retainers, my clear retainer, and also my metal retainer, my day and nighttime retainers too. So that was all inclusive in the price. So at the time when I was getting my work done, that would roughly be about $1,000. Actually, it's $800, but because the rate was about 40 or something, I would just round it up to about $1,000 altogether for me to do my top and my bottom braces. Okay. So I got free cleanings, didn't matter day or night. Whenever I needed to go in, I make appointment. And as long as I didn't lose any of my brackets or anything like that, I had free checkups, free everything. I mean, so everything was legit as far as, getting my dental work done for myself. All right. And again, if you are just looking to get regular cleanings in Davao City, my dentist office where I went to, they're a little bit more expensive. They cost about 800 pesos, about $16. But I do have a friend in Davao City who does cleanings for 400 pesos, aka about $8. All right. So you guys definitely have options. You just got to ask around and see who's going to give you the best rate as far as, being a foreigner is concerned and everything like that. But I definitely, if anybody who's ever had braces, man, that shit is painful as hell. The first 2 weeks are hell. The only thing you can possibly eat is like noodles and soft foods. Anything that has any type of like ice cream that can provide some sensitivity issues, that will definitely fuck you up. Anything hard, chicken, anything that makes you crunch down on something, everything is painful and everything is fucking sensitive. So you definitely got to make sure that you look out for stuff like that. But for anybody who's ever had braces, you already know the rules of the game. But like I said, it definitely is cheaper than dealing with that stuff in the United States. They got Invisalign and all of these new technologies coming out, but I kind of feel like there's no real substitute for good old fashioned braces sometimes. And I tried to get my teeth cleaned here in the United States one time, and they told me it was going to cost me like 40, 50 to almost $80. And that was without insurance. So for me to go into the store, I mean, go into the dental office and get a general cleaning, just a general cleaning, it started out at about $80. In the Philippines, you can do a general cleaning starting out at about 800 pesos. So you're talking about $80 to about $16. So you guys can definitely do the math on that. So again, guys, I just wanted to go ahead and drop this quick knowledge real quick. I didn't expect too many people to come around. This isn't a topic that's gonna, that's gonna stimulate too many people's mind. But I definitely wanted to go ahead and drop it for you guys because I felt like it was necessarily worth it. I did have some people asking me about dental services and dental care prices and stuff like that. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I dropped this particular video or this particular live stream to answer a couple of questions. If you guys have any questions or if you're looking to get any services done, you can definitely reach out and I could definitely give you a decent price range, or I could tell you some of the places that you can go more specifically in Davao City that could help take care of you in the way that you need. All right, so I'm showing love to my man Tim H. Appreciate you coming through. Terry Edwards, thank you. Black Pablo, I see you. David Webb, was good with your family. Can't tell you where the white women is at, but I appreciate you coming through. Then, of course, my man TJ, I see you guys in the building. Like I said, man, we got about 9 watching, which is more than sufficient for myself. I definitely just wanted to drop this quick one and, just talk about, dental work in the Philippines and, what it could cost and, practically any type of questions that are dealing with things like this. Now, what's interesting and a lot of people may know this and a lot of people may not know this is some Filipinos in general do not have the greatest hygiene and teeth. And I definitely wanted to make sure I touched on this particular topic while we were talking about dental work in the Philippines. Some Filipinos do not have the greatest hygiene, okay? I've met plenty of attractive women in my life, okay? Come across plenty of them, right? Smile at them, be friendly and shit. But then you see them smile back at you. And what they normally do is they smile, but they put their hand over their mouth, right? Like kind of like a little cute snicker or a little giggle. So they put their hand over their mouth and they're like, ha 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 ha. But you can't see them. You can't really see what they got going on. But then if you start talking to them a little bit more and they start laughing with you a little bit more, if you're talking to them in close quarters, you'll start to notice that they may be missing a tooth in the front, or they may have some like black plaque shit starting to develop on their teeth. I've seen plenty of women with just the most amazing bodies and amazing everything until they smile and it kind of fucks it all up for you, okay? My personal thing is my girl has to have nice teeth and nice feet. That was always my policy. I could not compromise on any of the two. She had to have nice teeth and she had to have nice feet. I got to be able to look at her for an extended amount of time. Don't call me an asshole or anything like that. That was just my number. Those are my top 2 priorities when it came to the women that I was dating. Nice teeth and nice feet. All right. But you will notice that sometimes the hygiene in the Philippines may be off kilter. You can blame that on a bunch of things, maybe not brushing their teeth. You can blame that on a lot of things, but it could be the weakness of the teeth, maybe not drinking a lot of milk and stuff like that, calcium deficiency, whatever. You can blame that on everything on why they may lose teeth, but you'll start to notice in this country that a lot of people don't have the greatest teeth game, and you can blame that on a bunch of different things. So I do believe that some Filipinos do not have the greatest hygiene at all, but some have fucking fantastic hygiene. I mean, it's kind of like you either have it or you don't. All right. Because I've seen people with only 1 tooth in their mouth. It's crazy. I'm like, first of all, how do you eat with that? I've seen it. I mean, you see that shit in the US too. You see toothless people all the time, but in the Philippines, it's just a little bit different. I'm just not used to it, but I'm telling you, that's something that you definitely have to get used to when it comes to, dealing with Filipinos in general. Like, especially if you're having conversations or interacting with people that come from maybe the areas that are not considered to be the best areas in the city. Of course, when you're dealing with interacting with people like that, you will expect them to have possibly complications or issues with hygiene or something like that. And I'm not talking about hygiene like, oh, you got bad body odor or something like that. I'm just talking more so about caring for one's teeth. Maybe that is not an area of importance for themselves. Maybe they're more concerned about feeding their families, making sure they're clothed, making sure they're bathed and all that stuff, more so than their own personal hygiene, which is why in some situations that is a sacrifice that some of them make because they have no choice. I mean, some people don't brush their teeth all the time. I've been in houses where I've never seen people with toothbrushes. It's scary. It's weird. I've been in houses before where I've never seen people with toothbrushes. And I mean, again, this was me just visiting somebody or something like that. And I was just having interactions with people. And you know how people invite you to your house, come over, my friend, have a drink with me, whatever, whatever. And then I'll be like, oh, let me go to the bathroom or something like that. If I got to go, I'll go to the bathroom. I won't see any thing but like a bar of soap. You know, so these are just things that kind of pop into my mind as this particular topic comes in mind. I definitely understand that dental work in the Philippines is not necessarily cheap for the locals at times, and unless they have like a local dentist that comes through, you know, they won't try to save teeth in the Philippines, guys. They won't try to save that shit. You know what they'll do? They'll just pull that shit out. That's why you see a lot of people, like some Filipinos and stuff, you'll see them, you know, maybe missing one or two teeth or something like that, because maybe that tooth started to rot, and instead of trying to save it, they just go ahead and pull it out. So that's just definitely something that I wanted to make sure that you guys take note of. All right. So my man Tim H says this info is right on time because I need 4 implants. And they do implants in the Philippines. My father had dental work in the Philippines done. And you know, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you that it's cheap though. Like when you need to get implants and stuff like that, that stuff is gonna cost you something. But I just think that you're gonna come out way cheaper than you would in the United States, because basically they'll pull the teeth, and I honestly believe that I think everybody's favorite YouTuber, old boy, got his teeth done. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I think he got dental work in the Philippines done, and I think he got implants too. And I think he paid like what, 10 to 20 or something like that. Now that's just depending on the type of doctor that you go to or whatever. But you definitely need to make sure that you go to the right kind of doctor, because you want to make sure that they're I want to say utensils, but that's the wrong word. You want to make sure their materials, or their, you know, the stuff that they use to dig in your teeth, you want to make sure that stuff is sterilized and taken care of. Because sometimes you can go to clinics where that stuff is not necessarily all that, you know, sterilized. You got to make sure that you put yourself in situations where you're not going to get any types of infections and stuff like that. But I mean, there are some very, very expensive dentists in the Philippines. You have those that cater to the stars, so they believe that they are justified in the prices that they put on their services, because oh, I did work on so and so, or this person in this industry, and you see her smile. If you want to smile like that, you should come to my clinic. They do that. They do free advertising. So most of these artists and stuff, they get free dental work just in order to try to appease people and try to get you guys to come over there and get work done at their clinic. So with the 4 implants, man, I want to say that you'll probably end up paying at top 100,000 pesos, about $2,000. And I know that seems expensive, but it does depend on what needs to be done with the implants. Do they have to pull and then put in, or are they already out? You already have the teeth pulled, and all you need them to do is put it in, put the cast in or mold or whatever they need to do. You know, that stuff definitely you know, must be taken into consideration, because you know, Filipinos would like to charge you for every little minor thing that they do. They'll charge you for the mold, they'll charge you for this, they'll charge you for that, they'll charge you for the extraction, you know, the whole nine. So I want to make sure that you got everything that you need taken care of, you know, before you're ready to have such a procedure. Black Pablo asks, what's the price on teeth whitening? That is $1 million question, man. I've never had whitening done myself. You know, but there's levels to this shit. I could tell you in a minute though, because I know people who do whitening. I just haven't gotten any work done myself. So let me check this out real quick, because I know somebody who can answer this question for me. But I'm gonna get to the chat in a minute, guys. I see we got 14 individuals watching. I appreciate all 14 of you coming, guys. Please make sure you get the likes up on this video. Definitely make sure that you leave something in the chat to let me know that you're here, so I can tell you guys what's up. Hold on, teeth whitening in the Philippines, and I'll give you a price right now, because I know my clinic does it, but how much she charges, I guess it does depend on how bad it is. That's the thing that I've noticed. It does depend on how bad your teeth are, as far as you know, how much work needs to be put into getting them white. So they're not listing the price for me, guys. I apologize. Give me a minute. We're gonna get a rough estimate. The problem, yeah, every dentist is different, guys. I'm sorry. But I did see somebody who said they're finding a range of about $500 for teeth whitening, and that's fairly okay, I guess. So if we're looking at about $500, we're looking at roughly about 20 to 25,000 pesos for, I guess, the general teeth whitening. So that's a great question, man. I definitely would do my research because, again, different clinics offer different prices and stuff like that. So you definitely want to make sure that you check the prices of each clinic, and then you also want to make sure that you check their work. Most people do their before and after photos. You definitely want to check the work. You want to make sure that you're not too white, because I've seen some people get their teeth bleached or teeth whitened, and that shit was real, like really, really, really white. And it just didn't fit, it didn't fit the mold. But you know, I see my man Clintus in the building, man. He said, I just got my teeth cleaned in the Philippines. How much did it cost you, man? I want you to tell me how much it cost you. He said he's dated 3 dentists in the Philippines. I'm telling you, man, dentists, boy, they know how to take care of their teeth, man. I promise you this. You'll never be with a dentist that got fucked up teeth. If you're with a dentist that has fucked up teeth, then they are in the wrong business, okay? So, dentistry is definitely a field that's up and coming. I mean, it's definitely on the top end of what nurses are in the Philippines as well. I've known quite a few dentists myself. I know how they get started. Most of them are associates in other established dental clinics before they go into doing their own thing. Some of them go the government route, some of them go the private route. If you go the government route, you're pretty much part of the government. You'll get government pay to go to different barangays and different cities outside of your standard city areas. You'll go into the provincial areas, for lack of a better term, and then you'll basically how can I say this? You'll be doing work for the community. You'll be doing a lot of community work if you go the government route, or you can go the route of establishing yourself as an associate dentist at a particular dental clinic. I know dentists right now that are working for a close friend of mine. They get a standard of 1,000 pesos per day. This is how dentists get paid, as far as the guy who owns the clinic that I'm very familiar with. He's a close friend of mine. He has his own dental clinic, but he hires up and coming dentist associates to work with him. So he may have 3 or 4 dentists working in his clinic at a time, especially if he's busy. So he'll do like 2 or 3 people to come in a day. They get paid at minimum 1,000 pesos a day. They get paid 1,000 pesos regardless whether they do work or not. Then, depending on the work that they do and how many patients they serve, they get a percentage based off of that. So basically, these people go home with like 1,000, 1,500 per day. That's as an associate. Once you build up your credit, once you build up a nice little resume, once you build up my experience working at so and so's clinic, then you can put yourself in a position to open up your own clinic. I've seen a lot of people open up their own clinics and they've been pretty successful with it. But a lot of them choose to be an associate at a clinic, because opening up your clinic can definitely be expensive. The guy that I'm talking about, that's a close friend of mine who was a dentist, he pays a lot of money. I mean, he pays a lot of money to have his dentist and have his dental clinic, taken care of. So I mean, he does come from money, so that doesn't really matter. But yeah, you can definitely get shit together as far as that's concerned. Okay. Tim A says nope, already out. Talk to Mike. Oh, you talking? I missed it. Terry Edwards says, do they have dental implants in the Philippines? Yes, there are people that do dental implants in the Philippines. My man Mike said, World Traveler, what's going on, family? He says, I had a bridge and 2 teeth restored 2 months ago. And I'm telling you, man, this is quality work that they're doing. Mike, how much did your bridge and 2 teeth restore cost? I'm definitely interested to know how much that costs. Because right now, I want to be able to establish price ranges for anybody who watches the live stream now or joins us, or anybody who will watch it at, a later time. Price ranges, I want to be able to establish that. For your braces, like I said, for myself, I paid 36,000 pesos. That range could be anywhere between 36 and 40,000 about right now, roughly about $1,000 to get your braces done. But that payment is staggered. You'll put a down payment of X amount, and then every month or every time you come in to get a cleaning or a checkup, you'll just put a little bit down. Usually it's about 1,000 or 500 per visit. But for me, we paid half up front, or actually more than half up front. So I just went in for my free cleanings and everything like that. And then when my dentist says, okay, you're ready to get them taken off, then I paid my final balance. So sometimes it's just something you can put something on, just let it go. And normally braces are going to cost you at least 2 years of your life. You're going to have to dedicate at least 2 years of your life dealing with braces and stuff like that. And it's not a bad thing. I had a lot of work that needed to be done. So mine was probably about 2.5 to 3 years, but it's definitely worth the price. I mean, I think it's worth it, especially when you compare it to work that needs to be done in the Philippines. I mean, that needs to be done in the United States. Huh. So Clinton said he paid $30 for his clean, and that's probably about fair. Like I said, man, it does depend on where you get the work done. You can go to a private clinic, or you could just go to a clinic somewhere else. But I think I would pay top dollar to go to a clinic that I can guarantee is sanitary and clean. Because the last thing I want to do is leave a place with a bacteria infection. And let me tell you something, man. This is the shit that pissed me off. Back in the day when I was in college, right? They used to make it was mandatory for us to get a checkup, a dental checkup. I don't know what it was all about, but it was mandatory for us to get dental checkups. And when they checked up on us, we got checked up on by the class. So they'll say, "Oh, BSBA, which is my group, BSBA 2O or BSBA second year students report this day to get it done." So if you're not the first in line, you're in line behind 10 or 15 other people, all of your classmates. And the way that they were doing it, it was almost impossible for me to believe that the utensils or whatever whatever they were using, the machinery was clean. And I just couldn't imagine putting that shit in my mouth. So I used to just get a note from my dentist saying that she takes care of me and that my teeth are fine. I would never go to stuff like that. But that's what they used to do to us back in college. They used to make us go as a group to get our teeth checked. Don't know why. It was part of the payment. I had to pay regardless whether I got the work done or not. But it was just weird for me. But that was something that I didn't like about my college life in reference to that shit. So yeah. So Clinton said he paid $14 in Lapu-Lapu before. Yeah, it's cheaper in the provincial areas. I mean, Davao City, like I said, you could do $16. You can get it as low as 8, as long as you know the people. They were offering me 400 as the flat rate, but then because I knew the dentist, they were like, "Oh, don't worry about it, Sir Mike. We'll give you a discount on that too." I'm like, "That's what's up." But I never actually went to go get anything done because I didn't want to, cheat nobody out of anything. So I was good. Captain Spaulding, you're 100% correct. It is very cheap to get work done in the Philippines. Like I said, what really matters, or what is really the determining factor, is whether the place that you're going to get the work done is sanitary or to your specifications or to your liking, for lack of a better term. John says, "What about wisdom teeth that's impacted?" Oh, they'll do surgery and take care of that. For me, the issue that I had with my teeth before, let's see, how can I explain this? I mean, it's hard for me to explain it without showing you guys, but I'll tell it to you like this. I still had one baby tooth in my mouth. Okay. So before I had to get my braces, I had to extract that tooth, and they had to pull down the permanent tooth in order to get it to fit where it was at before they put the braces on and made it closed all my spacing and stuff like that. So I think a surgery on impacted teeth or anything like that will definitely, they can do that stuff and they can do that shit with their eyes closed. But most of the time they will, how can I say this? They won't do the work themselves. Like my dentist, my orthodontist, my braces, she did that. But if there was any surgical or anything like that, they hired somebody from the outside to come to the clinic and do it. So, you definitely are probably not going to have your dentist do that type of work for you. But they can definitely do it, no doubt, man. They definitely take care of impacted teeth. Because I've had something similar to that effect too. World Traveler says bridge cleaning restoration. Goddamn, 40K. Because I wanted the best quality bridge. Okay. Well, like I said, man, sometimes that stuff's gonna cost. It does depend on the work that you want to get done. That shit ain't gonna be cheap everywhere. If you're just doing general cleanings, like I said, you can expect anywhere around 15, like I say, 15 to 30, 30 at the top end. But like I said, that just depends on, where you get your work done. But if you want work like Mike's trying to get done, like that extra shit, that shit gonna cost you an arm and a leg and a foot. But again, you got to get what you need to get done, and you need to pay for the quality of the work. So you can get prices that are US prices, but it does depend on where you're going. But if you know people, I'm pretty sure you could get it for a better price. But you pay for what you want, that's for sure. My man Anti-Gravity in the building. What's going on, family? Appreciate you showing some love, man. This man called me Dr. Phil, Leroy Jenkins, Eduardo, Jamal, Mike the Fourth. Bro, you be giving me all kinds of names, but I like it, man. That's like my Philippine name. You know, I got 2 first names. I looks like I got 3 first names plus my mom's surname, Eduardo Jamal. I love it, man. Appreciate you showing some love, family. Clinton said I paid $30 extra to do the fluoride. Okay, so you ended up paying 60 altogether for the cleaning and fluoride, or was it just 30 altogether? Let me know, Clinton. Anti-gravity, no problem, my man. I enjoyed making that video. I felt like that video was something that a lot of people could have benefited from. For you guys that were not familiar with the video he is referring to, we talked about doing business in the Philippines and saving money in the Philippines, how to break bread with Filipinos. That was definitely a great live stream. I had my boy World Traveler on with me, so we definitely chopped it up and we had a good conversation. I hope that you guys learned a little bit from that. I think that he provided some information that I know that I couldn't provide on my own. So it was always good to have a guest that is definitely what I would like to consider an expert in that particular field. So showing love to my boy. Appreciate you coming through, man. Anti-gravity says, how do I get in contact with your guest yesterday for business? Connect. You see my man World Traveler right here in the chat? Ask him for his email. Or if he wants me to give you his email, what I will do is you can, if he doesn't want to put his email here in the chat, you email me and I'll email and I'll give you his email or something like that. I know it's a long way to go around, but sometimes you just don't want people to get all up in your business and shit. So yeah, I have no problem hooking you up, but you can ask him yourself, man. He's here in the chat right now. Captain Spawner says that guy on Turquoise Sunrise did a video on Turquoise Sunshine. Is that a YouTube channel? Never heard of it. I'm sorry. All right, Fed Up, man. I appreciate you coming through and at least showing some love, so I know that you in the building. It's okay. We got a pretty low chat time right now, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, what I'm more interested in right now is just getting the information out there. I mean, this isn't none like a video that's gonna get an extreme amount of views because not too many people care about doing dental work or getting things done like that. But I'm just saying that in reference to Philippine prices to American prices, you can definitely come out on top. You'll probably end up paying a fourth, probably a third of what you would normally pay in US prices for sure. My man Steve in the building. What's going on, family? Appreciate you coming through, man. Showing love to my man Steve. Steve's been around since day one. Like I said, Steve been around since I had like 50 subscribers. And the man's always had my back since day one. So showing love to my man Steve. Appreciate you, my brother. As always. Good to see you in the chat, man. I know this isn't one of my more interesting topics, so I'm not sure too many people coming through, but it's all good. So I'm just glad that you guys come through and spend even a little bit of time with the good doctor today. Jaw says, how much would they charge for doing that to a wisdom tooth? Let's see. The work that I had done was 8 to 10,000. So about $200. And I kind of feel like that's normally the range for any type of extraction. That's what I believe. Like where I got my work done, that was like the normal range, 8 to about 10,000. So you're looking at roughly about $200. Yeah, about $200 to get all that work done. And I'm not sure what it is in the US. I just don't think that you'll get it for 200. If it's cheaper than 200, then go and get it done here or in the US for sure. Oh, you said your friend is a dentist and not an orthodontist. She makes that clear. Yes, guys, let me make this abundantly clear because you have your DMDs, your doctorate in medicine, dentistry, or whatever, your DDSs. You have a whole bunch of people, okay? Some people don't know the difference between a dentist and an orthodontist. I had to figure that out myself. An orthodontist is a specialist type of dentist. You know, they specialize in doing braces and cosmetic stuff. Your dentist is a general dentist. They deal with basic cleanings and stuff like that. When it comes to doing the cosmetic work, you hire people to do that. These are people who specialize in that particular field. Because your dentist is not an orthodontist, and your orthodontist can be a dentist, but an orthodontist is usually an orthodontist with a specialization in extraction, cosmetic, anything, braces, you name it, whatever. So yes, she does. I understand why she makes that clear. It's just weird. I'm not an orthodontist. I'm just a dentist. I've had that type of conversation with people too. Mr. Wonderful, what's going on, man? I appreciate you showing some love. He said, is cosmetic surgery available there? Yes, you can do cosmetic surgery in the Philippines, guys. It's going to cost you a little bit, and it does depend on how much you're willing to put up to get it all done, but it does happen. Like, they're very good at doing crowns. They're very good at doing molds. They're very good at doing extractions, implants, you name it. They could do it. There's a dentist that can do that stuff for you. Or there's a dental clinic. Let me be more specific. I'm not going to say a specific dentist because people are very, very particular about their titles. So there is a dental clinic you could go to that could find somebody that could take care of whatever needs you need as far as dentistry or any type of cosmetic surgery is concerned. So you'll definitely be able to find that stuff, no doubt. My man Clintus said he paid $60 altogether, but the prices were on the wall, so it was all in fairness. The dentist said I did not need the fluoride treatment, but and tried to talk me out of it. Nah, I wouldn't necessarily talk myself out of doing that fluoride treatment anyways. I mean, it's just good to have it, man. Because usually, I mean, I have a question for you guys. How often do you think people should go to the dentist to get their teeth cleaned? That's my question for you guys today. I'm definitely interested to understand your philosophy on how often people should go to the dentist for a general cleaning. Because I know I went every month. I made it a monthly thing, but do you think it's necessary? For me, I went every month simply because for me, I went every month because again, I had braces on. So, the possibility of food getting caught up in there and all of that stuff, that's not good for you. So I had to go every month for a checkup and a cleaning. So that was my monthly routine. But for just going in there to get your teeth generally cleaned, how often do you think people should go? Hey, Princess, how you doing? She says you should go at least twice a year. So every 6 months, that seems about fair. Anybody else have any other answers that you can provide for us? I'm back to what my man Road Traveler said. He said the bridge in the U.S. will cost $2,000, so I got a good deal on it. Okay, I did see. I'm not familiar with bridges, so but yeah, man, I can see that shit costing you an arm, a leg, and a foot in the U.S. Every time I hear a Philippine price, it may be a little bit higher, but I always look at it like, man, at least I'm not paying this in the United States. That's the best way to look at it. Okay, so World Traveler has an uncle that's an orthodontist. Touche. That's the best way to get things done in the Philippines, man. Always know somebody like me, man. I mean, I know a dentist. Like he's really a close friend of mine. Is he a dentist? Yeah, I think he is a dentist, but he does braces, so he's a dentist slash orthodontist. I don't know how. See, sometimes I get confused with how to classify him sometimes. But yeah, man, I know a guy who does work like that. So it's definitely good to know somebody who is a hell of a good dentist because, like I said, man, I like to take care of my teeth, man. That's the last thing that I want fucked up on me. I can't smile and have some shit and have my shit fucked up. It's just not gonna work for me. So that's definitely one thing that I take care of as far as hygiene is concerned. That's my top priority. Flossing, the whole nine, man. I go hard for my and I think that everybody should make sure that they at least take care of that. My man Jaw says even with insurance in the United States, 200 for surgery to take out a wisdom tooth is unheard of. That's why I was looking at the Philippines, aka the Philippians. You stupid man. That was funny though. The Book of Philippians. That shit was hilarious. But yeah, $200. It was 8 to 10,000, something like that. So Fed Up says he cares about the topic today. Appreciate it. He says meds dry your mouth out and your teeth suffer. Never had a cavity until I hit 50. Only one. Just my teeth have been very sensitive. Yeah, when you get older, you do have sensitive teeth. I do. And that may be gingivitis. And I'm not trying to put that shit on you because it sucks, but I think that could be gingivitis whenever you have like sensitivity. You say it's in the teeth or in the gums because like if your gums are sensitive, I think that's gingivitis. And I know people who have had that before and they say this shit sucks. So, Princess, yes, you did say your teeth should be cleaned twice a year. My man World Traveler says the exact same thing. Every 6 months is standard. Cleanings twice a year. Everybody seems to have a general consensus of 6 months. All right, I seem like we all on the same page. All right. She says with no braces, just cleaning twice a year. Yeah. Well, my braces, I had to do it every month, which was cool for me. I mean, a free cleaning is a free cleaning. Yep, they recommend every 6 months. Anti-gravity. Everybody's in. I'm glad that everybody on the same page with this one. I guess this is just like general knowledge of some shit. World Traveler says Dr. Mike knows the guy that knows the guy for his oral work. Yeah, I do. Everybody should have somebody, but that sound a little shady, man. What do you mean by oral work? Oh man, it's always good to know somebody in the Philippines, and I think that's very important. You know, we talk about, this, that, and the other and everything, but I think it's always important and very pertinent that you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody that could get something done for you. That way it just cuts into your time and the effort needed to extend for that particular task or whatever you need to take care of. So again, I have a dentist friend. I know him directly, know him by first name, got his phone number, got his Facebook. I got all the information I need. And I know that if I go into the clinic, his secretaries, because actually his current secretary used to be my secretary when I had my business. That's how we got this connection. Because the secretary that worked for me, she went over and worked for him. Like as soon as I shut it down, I told him I wanted him to take her, and he did. So he looked out for me on that one. So she's over there working with him, and all of them know me and shit like that. They're good people. They're really, really good people. So they always look out for me whenever I need any type of surgery, not surgeries because I don't get surgeries done, but any type of services, dental related, they take care of me. So I'm in good hands. You know how that goes. But everybody should know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. Mr. Wonderful said, is there a good network of orthopedic specialists out there? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you're talking about orthopedic, that's your feet, right? Yeah, I think there. I mean, do you have plantar fasciitis or something like that? Like, do you have foot sensitivity? Because my pops has that shit. Like, he has it every now and again. So I know about people who have issues with, you know, with their feet and stuff. So yeah, there are good orthopedic doctors there as well, specializing in whatever it is that you need, plantar fasciitis or whatever. But most of the good ones, or at least the ones that my pop goes see, they kind of work out of the VA clinic. So that's where he kind of gets most of his information and stuff done when it comes to dealing with things that are of the orthopedic function. Why y'all over there laughing at me, man? I don't like that joke, Mike. You trying to play me, man. But yeah, man, we have fun over here, man. And I appreciate all of you guys coming through. I see we got about 18 watching right now. I appreciate all of you guys coming through, spending some time with the good doctor today. Again, guys, please make sure you get the likes up on this video. Definitely make sure you check out the IPA shirts, man. They are there at your disposal. You know how you can find all of my ebooks, man. They are there at your disposal as well. At the link in the latest videos that I put up. Email me if you need me. IG, the whole nine. It's all available for you guys. So reach out to your boy, man. I'm here to help in any way that I know how. And I'm glad that I have such an audience that I do, because I can't speak on everything. So when I miss shit, I got you guys to cover some of the topics that I miss in reference to dealing with, dental work or business stuff or anything and all things Philippines. That's what this channel is all about. Until I go into another country, and then we're going to start talking about other subjects. But right now, because I'm here and enjoying my life, I'm enjoying my life with you guys, and I'm enjoying the topics and conversations that we have. And I hope that you guys are enjoying it. And if you do, please make sure you get the likes up on the video for me. All right. See, look at y'all. See, I knew y'all was playing. Y'all trying to talk shit about your boy, man. Anti-gravity says I only get routine or work from women. Dentists. Yes, I know. Again. See, everybody got jokes, man. I'm not even playing with y'all today. I do not have time for this shit. I do not have time for it. Most of the dentists that I know are female, but the one dude that I do know has a great clinic, man. He comes from a good family and shit. So he got money. So like I said, he just happened to be a friend that I knew through something else, but he just told me he was a dentist, and then I said I needed some work done, and he took care of it. That is what it is. My man Danny's in the building. What's going on, family, man? It's been a while, man. I hope everything's going well with you. I don't know if you're still in Davao, man, but if you are, man, hashtag Team Davao on this bitch, man. That's what's up. Mr. Wonderful said need to do the IPA hoodie for the winter coming up in the States. Yeah, I might put up an IPA hoodie, man. I might go ahead and knock that out probably this week. Maybe I'll throw up some designs and stuff, and maybe we'll see if some guys are interested in getting a hoodie. I mean, it's always hot in the Philippines. And most of the time I kind of felt like you guys would only wear your IPA shirts in the Philippines. So I didn't necessarily do more than, like I said, just the t-shirts only. But yeah, we're gonna expand. Maybe we'll get some leggings, some BOOTYLOO leggings or some shit, man. I think that will pop off. But we're just talking out loud. But showing love to my man Danny, man. I appreciate you coming through and spending some time. I know Danny always knows a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. Danny don't do shit in the Philippines. He always got somebody to take care of that for him. Me sometimes I just have to go out there and wing it and do the shit on my own. But hey, that's just what we got to do. But if you guys are definitely interested in knowing about any dental work in the Philippines, number one, we say if it's a good or a bad idea. Answering the question, it is a good idea because mostly everything that you need to get done in the United States can be done in the Philippines at a cheaper price. I know people who come here to the Philippines to get surgeries done, which sometimes I do recommend depending on the type of surgery, but most of the time I don't. I don't. So Danny says he said he's been busy with the family lately. And he's been going around, but he's in the Philippines permanent. That's what's up, man. I hope everything's going well with your mother-in-law too, man. I send my condolences, man. I hope everything's going well with the wife's mom, because you did mention that to me before while we were out. So I know you've been pretty busy with stuff like that. See, Mike, stop fucking around, man. Dr. Mike needed work, and he took care of him. See, look, man, you fucking with me, man. Everybody got jokes tonight, man. I ain't in the mood for this. All right, man. Fred's in the building. What's good with you, Fred Funky Town, man? It's been a minute. Mr. Wonderful says, let me get that connect, Danny. Danny got the connects, bro. I'm telling you. Danny knows more people. Danny knows people on top of people on top of people. But yeah, man, showing love to my man Danny, man. I haven't seen him in a while. I'm just glad to see him in the chat. All right. Let me see what we got going on right now. So we were originally talking about dental work in the Philippines. Like I said, man, I have seen some Filipinos with some pretty bad, some pretty bad issues, teeth related. I've seen pretty Filipinas, man. That kind of ruined my whole day, bruh. Like one time, like I said, man, I knew one girl, mad beautiful, but she never really smiled around me. And then the one time she smiled, I had to walk away. You know how sometimes you wish a person wouldn't have smiled in front of you because it kind of ruins everything that you were thinking in the moment? Yeah, that was kind of the moment I used to have. And this stuff used to happen often, but it was only when dealing with people that didn't necessarily have the best hygiene. So, and that could be anybody. I mean, if you don't have good hygiene, your shit gonna fall out. And that was kind of what we had to work with, people. Uh, um, Fed Up, you asked a great question. He says, Dr. Mike, do you use Bitcoin or have you used Bitcoin? My whole philosophy on Bitcoin is if you didn't get into Bitcoin when it started, before everybody started getting into it, then you're fucked. So I didn't do it. I got into Bitcoin or even thought about Bitcoin 10 years too late. That shit was popping off back in 2010. Nobody talked to me about Bitcoin for a while. So I caught on to that wave a little bit later on in life, but that was my fault. I was slacking. I wasn't up on the new shit, but then you got Litecoin and all that other shit that don't make no money. So the only place you're going to put in is a couple $100 into a Bitcoin market, and that shit ain't going to earn you nothing. But if I would have put a couple $100 in there a long time ago, I could have been worth $100 million. That shit doesn't make any sense to me. But that was back when Bitcoin was like 3 cents per coin or some shit like that. So I mean, guys, I can't work with that one. But I definitely would have gotten into it, but unfortunately, I feel like I was too late in the game knowing about it. Like I said, I'm all about the IPO. If I don't get in on the ground floor and watch it grow, then I'm not gonna put anything in it. That's like me trying to invest in Apple, knowing that Apple stock is like worth $500+ per stock or some shit like that. It's just too late in the game for that. But yeah, nah. But I would have gotten into Bitcoin. Yes, if I wouldn't have known about it as late as I did, I probably would have put in a couple hundred to see what could happen. Cause that's something that I'm willing to take an L on. Danny, I'm doing good, my brother, man. Everything is, Davos treating your boy very, very well here. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good here. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. I'm gonna start making some moves here soon. Probably I'm gonna start moving around just a little bit. Probably head back to Manila for a little bit. Oh man, just as bad, y'all. He said it sounded like she had a mouth like Melina or Baraka from Mortal Kombat. Just as bad, my dude. I'm telling you, man, shit scared the hell out of me. That's like that. I gotta walk away from it, shit. And I did. I had to walk away from it. But some of that stuff you don't know until you actually get up on it. I mean, you got to talk to some of them sometimes. Danny, you're crazy, man. I don't know exactly what's the girl's name you're talking about because I'm trying to figure it out. I've known plenty of people that are celebrities that don't have the greatest teeth game, but some of them, if you tell me the name, maybe I'll know who you're talking about. Mm. So Jaw says that Bitcoin was on the dark web when people wanted to buy illegal items. It is scary stuff, man. It does seem like a pyramid to me too, just a little bit, but it's not necessarily a pyramid because normally when pyramids work, it's okay, basically only the top person gets rich, but if you buy your own coin, that's pretty much your own coin. And you can sell it on the market if you want to, and people will buy it if they choose to. Pretty much how it works. I mean, so I wouldn't necessarily constitute Bitcoin as a pyramid thing, but I can see how you could believe that too. So World Traveler brings up a great point. He says he's seen a lot of people wearing braces all over Manila like it's a fashion trend now. He said and most of them are ladies. A lot of people who get braces, like, to be honest, what you're saying there kind of makes a lot of sense, and it's definitely something to take into consideration. It's almost not necessarily a fashion trend to me, but it's like a status symbol. If you have braces, it does make you feel like you look rich because you can afford to take care of your teeth and shit. So I have had people who have braces that kind of have this social like attitude about them because yeah, I can afford to get braces. I could do this now. I can spend money on my teeth, make sure I look good and stuff like that. So it is kind of a status symbol in the Philippines too, in my opinion, for sure. So anti-gravity says he's been in Bitcoin since 2012. Too bad I didn't have the money back then or even in 2016, but it's not too late now. Lots of awesome cryptos right now. He said he might launch his own ICO soon. Hey man, I know they're out there. I'm just not. I'm very picky about my shit. I kind of feel like crypto is just. It's how can I say this? Crypto is kind of like it is its own brand, but I kind of feel like anything outside of Bitcoin just ain't gonna do well. I haven't seen anything outside of Bitcoin doing anything. But then again, I haven't been up on that, man. I don't do my work. I don't do my research on that. But like I said, if I catch something at the bottom and watch it grow, that's different. I like to catch everything at the bottom. If I don't get in at the ground floor or close to the ground floor, then I don't really want it because then I'm catching it towards a trend or towards the wave. Everybody's starting to get into it and buy it and stuff like that. Like when Alibaba went public, I was all over that shit because I knew what Alibaba was all about. Alibaba was that Chinese shit that you could get for the low, and you could just go ahead and and like investing in Alibaba at the IPO. I was ready for that shit, but I couldn't do it while I was in the Philippines because that came out while I was still overseas. I could have paid somebody to do it for me, but I was just like, man, fuck it. You know, I didn't have the cash that I wanted to put in on it at the time, so I really didn't get into Alibaba like that. Oh, Danny said the girl he was talking about is on the news channel who had the messed up teeth. Do you know what network it is? ABS, CBN, GMA, or TV5? Shit, because I'm trying to figure it out now. Anti-gravity says, when I first bought Bitcoin, I had to send money to a guy in another city to buy gift cards to buy it online and send me the Bitcoin to my wallet. Jesus Christ, man. You went around the world for your Bitcoin. You must have been dedicated to the cause, my brother. But I ain't mad at you. If you're earning, by all means, man, keep making that bank, man, for sure. I ain't mad at you, but I'm still skeptical of it. I know that's just my nature, man. I'm skeptical of anything that has no tangibility. Bitcoin basically runs itself, in my opinion. Um, yeah, it kind of runs itself. It's not governed by anything, so it kind of feels like a bubble that's gonna burst eventually. But I'm not mad at it. My man MJB in the place to be. What's going on, family? Appreciate you showing some love to the good doctor today and everybody else in the building. I see we got about 17, 16 individuals watching at this time. I wish you guys would go ahead and get the likes up on the video when you come in. That would make the good doctor extremely happy. Anybody who wants to donate to the BOOTYLOO Investment Fund, you already know how that is. That right there is the next thing to invest in. The BOOTYLOO Investment Fund, it's better than cryptocurrency. It's better than anything on the market right now. Y'all know better than that. Everybody needs to invest in this fund. It is a pyramid scheme. I'll tell you right now. Only the person at the top gonna get rich, but I promise you this: you'll be donated to a good cause. Shit, you guys know how you can do that if you want to, but I appreciate you coming through. My Philippines interest. What's going on, man? I appreciate you coming through and spending some time. He says any branded items in the Philippines are status symbol. Yes, Starbucks. That's about it. Starbucks. Anything American branded, Tommy Hilfiger and stuff like that, they sell that stuff in the Philippines. That is definitely a status symbol. But even braces, as ironic as it sounds, braces are now the new status symbol. Asiana Travel Vlog, appreciate you coming through and showing some love, man. As always. Mike is far from trendy, man. Mike is far from trendy. I still got, man, look, I tell you right now, if I didn't get a phone for a gift, shit, I'd probably still have that old Nokia joint. That's how that's how not so trendy I am. I promise you, man. I don't spend money on stupid shit. All right, you won't catch me in the mall buying Jordans or buying the new iPhones and stuff like that. That's not my style. I don't know if you guys know that about me, but I'm far from that shit. So no, I'm not into the new shit. I'm not an uppity. I'm not that uppity dude. I'll wear the same shit for 5-10 years, have the same phone for 5 to 10 years before I actually choose to upgrade it. And the reason that I don't like upgrading my phone is because all of my passwords are saved in the phone, and I don't want to have to try to memorize my new passwords and shit. So it's kind of how it works for me. But yeah, I'm far from the trendy type. Very, very far from it. Now, I got an older brother. That's different. That's way different, man. He got the money for it, so he can afford to do it. Fed Up says that Alibaba and Lazada are getting a bad name because of bad products that can't be returned. Well, like I said, if I would have gotten Alibaba at the ground floor when everybody was loving it, that would have been great. But yeah, now seeing the tables turn and where the trends are going, yeah, not necessarily my best bet. So Philippines interest says, why should we donate money to pay your rent or support your girlfriend? You don't have to donate shit to me. It's not mandatory by law. That is just what people choose to do if they want to, man. And number one, I don't pay rent. I got my own money for that. Supporting my girlfriend. I've been doing that way before I even met any of you guys. So I mean, it's all good. Like I said, nobody has to donate shit to me. I just say that if they feel like it, that's up to them. Bahala ka. If they don't, they come through, enjoy the show, listen to me talk. But again, as a vlogger, as a content creator, as a live streamer, I kind of feel like that is something that you offer to the audience and they choose whether they want to or not. You know, you definitely have the option to do so if you want to. If you don't, shit, then just sit here and enjoy the show. It is what it is. I don't do iPhones, only Samsung in this bitch. I don't care. I don't fuck with iPhone, never have, never will. Had an iPhone 4S one time. I had it. It was great until I needed a new phone. And ever since then, I've been the type of guy that has been Samsung loyal to the day that he dies. For sure. Malcolm's. It is Bahalaka, man. It's up to them, man. Shit. And my Philippines interest, man. Is that what they got on you about, man? Huh? All of the donations to pay your girls rent and shit. I think that's why people were hating on you before. Is that why you're trying to give me a hard time about it? See, there you go. You said, yeah, but the truth is that's not the reason you have a channel to raise money. I don't know. Do I look like I'm doing charity services and stuff like that? Because I don't think I am. The reason that I have a YouTube channel, first and foremost, everybody knows why I started the channel. Grew it from the ground up. If you guys haven't noticed, you can't go live and you can't monetize. You can't do shit unless you have 1,000 subscribers. Number one. Number two, you can't have a super chat unless you have 1,000 subscribers and they allow you to have super chat. So if you do have super chat, that just gives people the option to support the channel if they believe in your content and they believe in the work that you put out there. That's the difference. People who beg for money online, that's a whole different thing. I'm the type of person that if I put out content that people believe in, that people want to support, and people are like, you know what, I fuck with what he says, and things that he has told me, or the options or the things that you provide to your audience is something that they feel like, they want to help you out with, or they be like, you know what, Mike, fuck that. This is something that helps save my life. They do that if they want to. Nobody's forced to. Nobody puts a gun to nobody's head that says, oh, support my channel or else I'm going to stop doing shit. Come on, man. That's kind of sad. Team iPhone. Malcolm, you shut that shit up, man. Black Angel, how are you doing, young lady? I appreciate you. I think I'm following you on, yeah. Am I following? Yo, you gave me your IG, right? I think I'm following her on IG. But thank you for coming through and showing some love. We appreciate you as always. Show some love to Black Angel, everybody. I don't know if you have a YouTube channel, but if you do, I appreciate you coming through and spending some time, and I'll definitely make sure that I check out your channel. But thank you for showing some love. I should have a GoFundMe page for no reason, right? That's funny. I'm all over it. So my Philippine interest says yes, but why should anyone send anybody cash? That's $1 million question. Why should anybody send anybody cash? I'll tell you right now, people support the things that they can get behind. All right. I think here's the deal, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys, because I want people to understand something. The one thing that Dr. Mike will never do is lie to you. I have zero fucking reason to lie to you guys. This shit here is fun for me. I do it for pure entertainment and for information. If people choose to say, you know what, Dr. Mike, you have provided valuable information for me today that I feel like I can utilize, and in some way or another, I want to show my appreciation to you for the information that you provided, they do so on their own recognizance. Nobody forces anybody to send cash. If they want to, that's on them. Now, there have been people who are like, who just ask for money just because. Some people have medical issues. That's why they ask. Some people have financial issues. That's why they ask. All right. So people have different reasons for why they ask for money. Dr. Mike doesn't come out of the pocket and say, you have to donate to me or else I'm not going to make any more videos, because that's not how this game goes. I'm still going to come on whether people donate or not. I have over like 500, not 500, that's a stretch, but I have like 10 to 20, 30 live streams that I did just because I wanted to, before I even had this option here. So the reason why I put out the content is because I want people to learn from my mistakes, or learn from the content that I put out, things that I have learned in my experiences, and people trust my experiences because I've had a lot of time in the country with boots on the ground. I have a ton of people who watch enough. I say a ton because, hey, I don't need a lot, but, I'm happy with the people who come through and show some love to the channel. Nobody's required by law to do so. They do so because they want to. Dr. Mike will never say you have to do anything, So Black Angel says, I never asked my BF do, but sometimes your boyfriend has this urge to help his girl. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Black Angel, if you're listening to me, I want to tell you something that I feel like you can relate to. And guys, don't be mad at me for saying this to her. I just think she's mad cute, so I want to go ahead and give her this type of knowledge. And for any girl who's in the background listening right now, I want you to get out your pen and paper, your pad and pencil, or record this part of the live stream, because I'm gonna give you a sound bite that's gonna save your life. Okay. Ladies, more specifically, I promise you this. The less you ask from your man, the more you are going to get. I repeat, the less you ask, the more you will get. A guy doesn't want to feel like he is forced or obligated to do anything for his girl. If you are are you the type of girl that constantly asks for thing after thing after thing? He's going to think that you're using him specifically to get something out of him. But the less you ask, the more he'll be willing to give. I'll give you a perfect example. I remember I was having a conversation and with this one girl, and she was like, "Yeah, I never asked my boyfriend for anything. I make my own money. I'm good to go." Bam. That's first things first. Then she said the one time that she did ask for it, the boyfriend was like head over heels and happy to buy it for her. Why? Because she's never asked for anything in the past before. So that's my quick FYI. The less you ask, the more you'll probably get in a relationship. Just my whole personal opinion. My man Super Koju Jen. I don't know you, man, but I appreciate you showing some love to the channel, man. I don't know if you're an all-time listener, man, but I appreciate you showing some love. He says, since dude wants to be a dude, so enjoy. Hashtag Samsung Nikes. Yes, sir, man. Fuck iPhone. I'll never buy an iPhone ever again, but I appreciate the love, man. You didn't have to, but I'm happy that you did, man, as always. See, this is what makes me happy, okay? If people want to, I want people to do this because they want to. I don't want nobody to ever feel like they're forced to do anything, for sure. But I appreciate you, man. I love the name Super Kokujin 916. Is that your area code, man? I know 916, man. That's what's up. You never know a person's true motives. Right, Malcolm. You never know a person's true motives. I'm sorry, guys. I'm late in the chat because I was having my moment real quick. Unless it's a charity. But but that goes back to what my man Malcolm said. You said the only reason people should ever ask for money is if it's a charity. But then again, you never know a person's true motives. So, yeah, you can donate to the Red Cross. You can donate to people like that. But do you know if the money that you're donating is going to the right cause? You never know. So when people donate to stuff like that, you have to donate because you want to. You can't donate. You can donate because you want to and donate for a cause, but whether that money goes to that cause or not is not your problem. You understand? You're out of the situation once the person donates to the Red Cross or anything like that. And hey, that's just my opinion. You can't get mad if the money is not used for the purpose in which you intended it to be used for. So I'm not going to tell somebody, yeah, if you donate to me, I'm going to feed 1,000 children, and then I don't show you that I'm actually going to do that. And then you get mad at me because that's just some shit that I don't want. That's like some I'm gonna go to hell type shit. If you tell people you're gonna use any type of donation that you get for like charity purposes and stuff, and I've seen people do that, and they just don't use it for those specific needs. That's Black Angel says, I just wanted to watch the vlog. I hope you're enjoying the vlog, man. I enjoy making my vlogs. They're so much fun for me. And again, you guys see, I have too much fun doing this shit. And like I said, my channel wouldn't be shit without any of y'all. He says, when I met up with you, I'll buy you a McDonald's hamburger. Hey, fed up. If you want to buy me a burger, forget the burger. Just give me the chicken McDo, man. That's like 50 pesos for the whole meal. Cost you $1. So yeah, man. I mean, hey, man, my mic doesn't need anything for you guys, but I just appreciate you spending some time, man. I only ask for your time. Yes. My Philippine interest said, would you still vlog if you had no monetary gain? You do realize that I put out almost close to 400, about 300 videos before I even had a chance to monetize my channel. So when I first started, I didn't start out with 1,000 subscribers. I just got to 1,000 subscribers in July. So from April of 2017 to July of 2018, I was vlogging with no money to my channel. Understand that. I had no people donating shit. It was just me in front of the camera having fun. And until this day, I still have fun with it. Some of my videos are not monetized because it's just a fun video. I mean, like I said, with the work that you put into it, of course you would hope that you get some pennies on the video that you get. Because trust me, man, I don't make a lot of money through monetization, guys. My CPC is garbage. So, hey, if I'm doing it, it's basically like I'm doing it for fun anyways, So that's all. This is a hobby for me. It is a hobby for me, and I love it. And I love being able to show you guys my area in Davao City. I love being able to show you guys my experiences in Davao City. And I still got 100 videos to come. I like putting out content that people can get good information from. Because again, even besides the fact that it's therapeutic for myself, I find out that it's helpful to other people. At first, I didn't think that anything that I said was gonna help anybody. I was just like, man, maybe this guy's just talking out the side of his ass. But let me tell you a quick story. If my man Jaws 2003 is in the building, he can clarify this for everybody. His first trip to Davao City, he told me that he listened to my videos about going to Davao City, and everything that I said was spot on, and everything that I said was correct. And when I found out that that was true, and that like the shit that I was saying was actually helping other people, that's when I really started to get into it. And that was really when I started taking this shit very, very serious. You know, that's when I started taking shit serious. My man Malcolm says he just enjoys making videos to make people laugh and share an experience. I mean, that should be what this whole thing is all about. He said, if money is not your motive, why are you monetizing? Why would I not monetize? It costs you nothing. Think about it. Monetizing costs the watcher absolutely nothing. So why would I not monetize? If it doesn't cost my people anything to watch my videos, then why would you not monetize? That's stupid, in my personal opinion. I mean, you worked your way up to the point where you can have this as an option. And because I have the option to say yes or no, and I decide to say yes, and it doesn't cost my viewers anything but a little bit of their time to watch an ad on a video, shit, why would you not monetize? I think that's just not smart. If you can make pennies off of something and you're not really having to put forth any effort other than the effort that you put into your video, then why would you not monetize? I mean, if you have the option, when you make it to 1,000, you're not going to monetize your videos. I mean, I kind of feel like that's not even the smartest thing to do. You're going to work all the way up to this point and you're not going to at least try to get something out of it. I mean, why would you not try to get something out of it as long as it doesn't cost your viewers? That's my thing. If it doesn't cost my people shit to do it, then I'm all for it. You know, but if it was going to say, oh, if this person watched your video, it's going to charge them 20 cents to watch the video and view an ad, then I would probably have a second opinion on that, you know? Hey, man, I just like doing my thing. Malcolm says, girl I chat with don't want anything besides something physical. Hey, man, you better give it to her, man. You better feed it to her in the right way, too, man. Don't be playing games with her. Exactly. Some of them are commercials all the time. Like I said, on my longest videos, like my live streams, yeah, I probably put about 4 in there. But that was because that stretched over a period of like hours. But on my like shorter videos, maybe 2. If you're lucky, that'll be all I put on there, you know? I mean, like I said, if it doesn't cost my people anything, why would you not monetize? I just don't see why you wouldn't do that. Super Koku Jujin pieces, my nigga. I love you, man. That's what's up. Appreciate you coming through. Nah, Josephine Hernandez, I appreciate you showing love. Don't worry about it. He's not really an instigator or a troublemaker. He just had issues like this in the past where people were shitting on him for some god awful reason. And then I kind of feel like that's kind of made him kind of the type of person that he is right now. So I'm good, man. Trent Knight, what's going on with your family? Showing some love to your boy, Dr. Mike. Appreciate you spending some time with the good doctor today. Appreciate you as always. I know I'm late, guys. So I'm going to catch up to the chat in a minute. Black Angel says, yeah, I agree, because whenever I try to refuse his help, because I tell him I can take care of myself, but the more I do, the more he wants to help. I'm telling you, the less you ask for, the more you're going to get. I promise you. He says there's lots of Filipinas out there in the 916, especially in the medical field. Touche, man. Shout out to the 916, man. That's what's up. Malcolm says, if someone wants to show me support, I eventually show that support back in one way or another. Exactly. Matter of fact, my man Anti-Gravity, I'll use him as an example. All right? I'll use him as an example. He donated to the channel on a few occasions. In my last couple of live streams, he showed me some love there. And he was like, Dr. Mike, can you do me a favor? I want you to put together this video for me about doing business in the Philippines. I did that for him last night. Number one, I did it because I knew it would help a lot of other people, but he asked me for it. And because he, showed his love to your boy in one way or another, I would not deny his request to put out a video like that. So at the end of the day, that's true. I want to make sure that what you provide to me in any way, shape, or form, whether it's just a view on the video, whether it's a super chat or whatever, I want to make sure that I give you that in return. And I want to make sure that it's tenfold. So you got access to all the videos that I put out there. None of them are private. Everything that I put out in the past that I believe is therapeutic and helpful to anybody else, you have all of the access that you'll ever need in reference to that. I want to be the most informative person that I possibly can, because again, my channel wouldn't be anything without the people who watch my videos, for sure. And you're right, Malcolm, as long as you return it in one way or another, I think that would definitely constitute whatever it is that you put on it. Chicken McDo. Yeah, man, that's all I want. My little $50 meal. He said, my Philippine interest says because I did not have AdSense. Okay, I didn't have it then. Whether I had it now or not, what if AdSense didn't exist? Think about it. I had 300 videos out before I even had the option to do AdSense at all. If AdSense didn't exist, I would still be putting videos out, because again, it would just be for me to share my experiences. It's not like I stopped doing it. Matter of fact, I'll put it to you in a way in which we can all understand. You guys remember when YouTube changed their policy, right? It had to be 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch time minutes, right? You know what I did? I could have stopped on February 20th because I did get a little bit of change before, they shut off the AdSense. I could have said, man, fuck this. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it because I'm not going to make no money off of it. I could have stopped then. But I didn't. And then from February of 2018 up until about July of 2018, again, I wasn't making any money on any video that I put out. And I was still as consistent as you see me right now. Back then, my videos were always Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I was going to give you a video Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, regardless. Whether I earned a dime, whether I earned a nickel, whether I earned shit, whether I earned a round of applause, a pat on the back, a view on a video, or a like on a video, I was still putting out content when I wasn't making any money. And again, you say, well, if he says my computer is broke, is anyone jumping to buy me a new one? Are you putting out content that people would want to support and say, you know what? I can get behind him. People would be willing to help you if they feel like your channel is worth getting behind. That's what I noticed. People are willing to help you in any way, shape, or form if your channel is something that they can get behind. That's what I noticed. If you can give them something that provides value or quality to them and they feel like they want to support you in return, that's kind of like how it works. It's not, oh, I need money. Can you give me money? That's not really how it works, man. But I mean, if you want to just ask somebody for a computer, maybe somebody will buy you one. Matter of fact, I know a guy who knows where you can get some pretty good used computers. They ain't gonna buy it for you, but I think that you could probably work something out. And anti-gravity, you're right, man. This shit right here is therapeutic to me, just as therapeutic as it is to everybody who participates in the chat. Anti-gravity, I would love to be a guest on your channel, man. He said, I've never been monetized in any form. I've been on since 2014, the earmark of a true blogger. He said it is about the money. Okay, so now we got a hater on the channel. See, first and foremost, everything was all good. So are you mad at, hold on, time out. He said he's been on, time out. You've been on since 2014 and you've never monetized your channel in any form. Okay, that's your choice as a vlogger. That's your choice as a blogger. You don't want to monetize, don't do it. Fuck it. That is your choice. If you haven't noticed, My monetization costs my people nothing. They can still watch the video for free. It costs them nothing. The only people that I get anything from, if I get anything from them, are the people who post ads on my video. So, did you never make it to 1,000 subscribers since 2014? Because that doesn't seem right. If I was on in 2014, I probably would have more subscribers than I do now because I'm consistent with my content. Have you not been consistent enough with your content to make it to 1,000? Or are you at the point where you're like, oh, I'm just such a true vlogger or true blogger that I don't need to put money. I don't need ads on my videos. If that's what you want to do, man, do you. Do you. I'm not mad at you for not doing it, but how can you be mad at people who do it? I guess I'm kind of confused. How can you be mad at people for doing it if you're not doing it? I don't know, bro. I don't have 94K subscribers, so I'm damn sure not seeing that kind of money. Jaw says, hell yeah, for malls, things to do, and even the foreigner paying for meals when you meet Filipinas. Friends, this is the same playbook. All right. You know I don't have 1,000. You know I don't have thousands of views on my videos, man. I get like 200 if I'm lucky. So it's not like I'm making a lot of money. So yeah. Damn right, Clinton. See, that's what I'm talking about. Your boy was grinding hard since day one. People who've known me from beginning of time, they know that your boy's been putting in work to get to where he is today. I'm still not a big channel, but I'm satisfied with where I am. I'm not mad or I'm not bitter at anything about any part of the process. I take it in, I take it in stride. And if they took it away from me tomorrow, what am I going to do about it? I mean, fuck it. I have the option to say no more videos or keep putting out videos. That's my choice, but I guess everybody's opinion is different. My man Malcolm says there's nothing wrong with monetization and super chat. It's optional from Google and YouTube. It's ultimately up to you. If you have the option to do so, you could put the option on your channel, but it doesn't mean that people are going to do it. You understand? A lot of people think that, yeah, just because you have super chat, people are going to super chat you. No, they have the option whether they want to do that or if they don't want to do that. I've had plenty of live streams where I got no super chats. So it's not like I'm doing it for the super chats. Because if that was the case, then I would be mad and bitter because nobody super chatted me during my chat. So I guess I'm trying to figure out where this is all coming from. Like the animosity is a bit ridiculous, man. You just came to the channel a couple of days ago. Everything was all good. Now all of a sudden, seems like my man's in his feelings or some shit, man. He wants to have a moment. Okay, I'll give you your moment, man. What's up, Pedro, man? I see you in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through and showing some love. Yeah, man, I don't get nowhere near no million views, bro. I'm far from that shit. I ain't even close, man. I don't know how many views I get a month, but it's just enough to make me satisfied. What's going on, Miss Pina? I hope you're having a good day, man. Well, my Philippines interest, that's up to you, my brother. You don't have a PayPal, you don't have a Patreon, you don't have a super chat. Okay, that's perfectly fine. You are entitled as a blogger or vlogger to not have any of that shit. That is your choice. So, I mean, you can't be mad at people who make the choice to have it because you choose not to have it. I mean, I guess I'm trying to figure out why you would be mad. But anyways, yeah, fed up, man. Will Dasovich, man, he makes bank off of YouTube. He makes a lot of money off of YouTube. He don't go live. He doesn't do super chat. He don't need to. Most of his shit comes from video views and sponsors. He'll have sponsors on his videos and stuff like that. Black Angel, I am so sorry that that happened to you. I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of guys out here who would love to give you a chance. I promise you that. Hey, I'm sure there are plenty of guys who would love to take that switch that up for you. But I mean it happens. I'm sorry. Sometimes you go through the motions of being in a relationship and it seems to be serious. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But you know, you just got to pick up and move on. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there that would love to, give you a chance if you are single, by the way. All right. Right, Malcolm. If there was no financial gain, I would still be on YouTube. I mean, that's what YouTube is all about, man. It's about connecting you with different people. And you know what? Sometimes people do well on YouTube and it helps them to create a career behind it, whether they get money or not. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a matter of opinion. Everybody's opinion is definitely different. What's going on in the Wallace life? Appreciate you coming through and showing some love as always. So you got 3 years of content. That's good for you, my brother. You got 3 years of content. And you're telling me out of 3 years, you never made it to 1,000 subscribers yet? That's my question to you. He says, I don't need donations to support myself in the Philippines. If you're depending on donations, you should not be here. Are you believing that I'm depending on donations to live in the Philippines? Because you are sadly mistaken. I may get like $5 if I'm lucky in a super chat. Showing love to my man Pedro, man. I appreciate you, my brother. But I would only get like $5 in a super chat if I'm lucky. Do you honestly believe that I'm gonna live off of $5 a month in super chats? Hmm. You're sadly mistaken, my dude. I'm sorry, bruh. I don't know, man. I don't think that's enough for me to live off of in the Philippines. I'm sorry. And trust me, the money that I make on YouTube is not even close. You do realize that I have my own online business. I've told you guys this time and time again. If for people who think that I'm living off of donations, man, I am an independent online tutor. I tutor in business, mathematics, and English. I am an independent contractor. People seek me out for help. I help them, and that's the way that it goes. And if you think that I make a lot of money on YouTube and YouTube is the way that I'm gonna live off of YouTube money, you're sadly mistaken, my brother. I don't, and I can't. It's just not going to work for me. And again, it is your choice, my brother. It is your choice, man. If you choose not to monetize, if you choose not to get to 1,000 subscribers, if you choose to do so, that's what you do, man. That's you. But I grinded my ass off to get to the point where I was able to do so, and it was an option given to me by YouTube, and I chose to take the option. That's it. I'm trying to figure out how can you be mad at somebody for taking the option? That means you would be mad at Bama. That means you would be mad at Jay, the Black American expat. That means you'd be mad at myself. That means you would be mad at anybody who monetizes. Are you one of those organic type people that say, "Oh, it's about the art. It's all about the art of the blog. It's all about the art of the vlog." And I believe in the purity of the art. If you're one of those types of people, okay, then you stay in the background and you do what you do, man. That's perfectly fine for you. I'm happy where I am. Again, I don't think monetizing cost my viewers anything except a ad to watch, and they can be skipped 99.9% of the time. So if they don't want to watch the ad, they just don't have to watch the ad. So again, that's their choice. I'm telling you, Jaws, your boy sound like he wants some attention, so I'm gonna give it to him. I mean, he wants it. I'm damn sure gonna give it to him, cause I mean that's what people do, man. They want the attention. The doc's gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give him that work because there's no reason for me to feel bad about getting some pennies or 50 cents a month, like he says on my YouTube ads. I mean, shit. Why would you be mad at somebody for doing something? I guess I'm trying to figure out how that's even possible. You would be mad at everybody else who monetizes because you don't monetize. So you would be mad at Rike. You would be mad at also what's my man's name? Philly in the Philippines. You'll be mad at Ren. You'll be mad at also what's my man's name? Damn, Ned from My Philippine Dreams. You're mad at all of them people because they choose to monetize their videos and make bank off of it. I'm talking about 17,000 views on a video, 20,000 views on a video. So you're mad at them because they put ads in their videos? I guess I'm confused. I mean, help me. Please help me understand. Because that's just not making any sense to me. Black Angel, I am sorry that you had a situation where your guy just wasn't and it wasn't the same type of interest, but I'm sure you'll find somebody that would definitely be there for you. My man Lee Smith in the building. What's going on, family? Appreciate you coming through. My Philippine interest, you're mad at me because I said donate to the BOOTYLOO Investment Fund. You do realize that's a joke, right? That's kind of like, see, that's what happens when people catch on to a joke way late. They kind of look at what you say and they take it literally instead of tongue in cheek. The BOOTYLOO Investment Fund, I didn't even come up with that name. That was actually my man Anti-Gravity. But yeah, man, I see why you're mad now. I see why you have it. Oh, the BOOTYLOO Investment Fund says it all. You think that I'm using the money for pussy? Oh, man, you really don't know, man. But okay, I'm going to let you believe what you want to believe. But that's what happens when people catch on to things later on in life, as opposed to being around at the ground floor when things were back in their inception. And at least if you don't know what something is, you should probably ask first, like, oh, what does BOOTYLOO mean? At least I could give you an explanation so that you could understand the backstory instead of jumping to conclusions about why things say what they say. So, all right. Tim H says, talk tonight. I mentioned you last week. You don't have to apologize for success, and it's working and has decent way for you right now. That's all that matters for you and me and us in the audience. Like I said, man, nah, if somebody want that work, if somebody gonna question why I do things, I'll tell them why I do it, because I have no reason to lie to you. My life is an open book, man. I tell you exactly what it is, and I tell you exactly how it is for me. Why do I need to lie to you? Why do I need to, sit there and hide and feel guilty about success, or feel guilty about the idea that I'm able to do something with my channel because I want to? I don't get it. I don't understand why people are upset. So my Philippine interest, if you could have a PayPal or a Patreon and you don't have, again, my brother, that is your choice. That is your choice. That is the decision that you made. You could have it. So if you don't want to have it, that is your choice. I choose to have a PayPal. I choose to have a Patreon. I've had a PayPal. And the reason is, if you want to know the truth, the reason why I have PayPal is that's how I get paid for my work. When you're in international waters, it's not necessarily good to do bank transactions when I can have the money sent to my PayPal account and then it can be sent to my Philippine bank account. So that's the main reason why I have a PayPal. I didn't start a PayPal to collect donations from my people. I've had a PayPal since 2008. So, I didn't have a PayPal started simply because I was taking donations. And Patreon, see, the thing about my Patreon, here's the funny part. A lot of y'all don't know this, man. My Patreon is lit. I put videos up on there. So it's not like I just have a Patreon, to have you guys buy something because I have a channel. If people want to donate to that, that's their choice, man. Nobody needs to be on my Patreon, man. So, you're right, Anti-Gravity. I'm not a true blogger. I'm not a true vlogger. You got to stay true to the art, man. I guess I need to stay true to the art of, the essence of, gathering good content and putting it out there for free and everybody see it, even though it is for free because nobody pays to watch it. I'm confused, man. But you're right, man. I do need to get back to the topic because I see people trying to hate on your boy tonight. That's what's up, man. Mike love this shit, man. I'll be bobbing and weaving and fucking smashing people, man. I'm good to go. Definitely make sure you get the likes up on this video. I see I got 24 people watching. You're right, Malcolm. I definitely need to get back to the topic. We were talking about getting dental work done in the Philippines, if it's a good or a bad idea. Again, I do believe it's a good idea because it's very, very cost effective. It could definitely, it could definitely make things a little bit cheaper in your life. But I wouldn't travel halfway around the world to get dental work done. But if you do plan on coming out to the Philippines and there's some dental work that you do need to have done, I'd hold off on it and see what my options are in country to see if it's, something that works for you. Pedro, appreciate you, my brother, man. Shout out to O'Shea, man. That's my big brother from another. But I'm gonna give my man this time to shine because I feel like he needs it. You know how when people need attention, they just keep talking shit for no reason. So here's what he says to me. He said to depend on others' donations to support yourself in the Philippines is a sad statement. I don't depend on anybody's donations to live in the Philippines. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck you got that from. If you were not listening when I said that time and time again, Dr. Mike is an independent contractor who works with college kids as a tutor. That's what I do for a living. I am a teacher by trade. I have saved a lot of money to be able to support myself in the Philippines. I was supporting myself before I had superchat. I was supporting myself before I could monetize, and I will continue to support myself should all of this shit go away. So if it all goes away, it is what it is. I can't stop that. But what I will say is I'm not going to sit there and be mad at somebody for not monetizing because I monetize, and then vice versa. You shouldn't be mad at people who monetize just because you don't monetize. Because again, all of that hatred and animosity that you have towards people who actually do it, you should be mad at them. And if I remember correctly, didn't Bama visit your house in one of your videos, in his own video? He came to your house. That's your guy. Like, y'all had a conversation. Y'all were chatting. Did you say the same thing to him? Did you act like, oh, it's despicable to ask for donations and shit? Did you do the exact same thing to him? Let me know. Did you tell him that he should unmonetize this channel because it's not good to depend on others' donations to support you while you're in the Philippines? Let me know. If you said it, then let me know, because I want to know. I mean, because you're trying to come at me sideways, but I want to know if, hey, I want to know if that's how you feel about everybody who comes around you, because I would love for you to make a video on that, because that's your boy, right? That's the guy who came to your house. And, everybody knows that, financial situations happen, right? So I don't know. We're all in this together. Dude, let's keep him in the chat, man. This guy's gonna make my life interesting. I love it, man. Just let him stay there, man. Lee Smith, your boy is on one tonight, man. He done already got me off my topic, but I think we've covered everything, in relation to dental work in the Philippines. So I kind of feel like I'm gonna give this man his time to shine. Oh man, this guy's trying to come at your boy. Can you believe this? What a sad day. What a sad day for live streams, man. Actually, you know what? This marks a monumental point in Dr. Mike TV's YouTube career. I finally have a hater in the chat that wants to try to come at me sideways, and he's going to justify it in any way, shape, or form. But I want you to answer my question. Did you get mad at your boy Bama when he came to your house? Did you tell him to stop monetizing his channel? Because it's not good to ask for donations? Tell me if you told him that, because if you did, I want to know. All right, I want to know. So if you did, I would love to hear that answer. Oh, I'm gonna stay the course, man. I'm definitely gonna stay the course, man. Bro, you know how much money I make on Patreon? Do you want me to tell you? Nah, it's none of your damn business. I'll keep it real. It doesn't matter, but it's not enough for me to live off of. I'm sorry. AdSense, I get paid peanuts. Patreon, not that much more, brother. I'm telling you, can't live off of that. I have a career. I have a career. Yeah, Black Angel, I do remember that comment you left. That was recently, so thank you. Appreciate you coming through and spending some time. If my goal is to make a lot, then hopefully I can be on PewDiePie level. That's my shit right there, man. PewDiePie makes millions of dollars a month. That dude's rich as fuck. If I could get on PewDiePie level, then I'd shit on people too. Why not? I mean, I'll never probably get that high, but I'm happy with where I am. Your disappointment. Oh man, he's disappointed in me, guys. Damn. I guess that's one less person that's gonna watch my videos, or that's at least one more dislike that I can count on in the future. But thank you, my Philippine interest. I appreciate you coming through and showing your distaste for the way that I run my channel, and I appreciate you showing just how awful of a YouTuber I am because I have super chat and because I have AdSense and a PayPal and a Patreon. I just feel so sick about it. I really do. Ugh, I feel so sick about it. My man says the denominator of all bloggers is money, not content. When you make it to 1,000, if you continue not to monetize your channel, I don't know for sure. I love life. What's going on, Rain, man? Appreciate you showing some love, man. I love him, man. He good. He's good for the soul, man. He's good for my soul, man. I need this type of shit in my life. He knows I do, man. I love it. I love it. I love this shit. This shit make me happy. See, Rain, man, you talking shit, man. I see you. The fund is for robust. Yes, it's gonna buy me my year supply of robust, man. I'm in the building, man. Hey, man, hashtag Team Davao. Pedro, if I'm still in Davao, man, I'll definitely make sure I show you some love, man, and I'll reach out. That's what this is all about. Right, man, you always talking shit, man. I love it. Everybody crying. I'm sorry, man. Hey, my man, Mr. Schwarzwald in the building. What's going on, family? Appreciate you showing some love. Yes, guys, let's show some support to Black Angel, man. It seems like she was going through an issue with her ex, and we're sorry that you went through it, and we definitely hope that you know, on the other end, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, you'll find a guy that's gonna treat you right. So don't worry about that. I promise you that. I'm waiting, man. Hold on. Time out, time out, time out. Guys, give me a minute. Yeah, that energy. Oh no, Mr. Schwarzwald, I appreciate you showing some love, man. I appreciate the super chat. Oh no, the energy, man. I love it, man. That shit don't suck shit out of me. I like it because I'm scrolling down because I want this man to answer my question. I'm gonna see if he answered my question real quick. World Traveler says, get some dental work done in the Philippines, support the economy, and bling some braces. There you go. That's how you make it work. Teamwork made the dream work, baby. You know how it goes. See, timeout. Hold the phone. Stop the show. Stop the motherfucking show. I asked this man one question. What was my question to him? I asked this man, when Barry, Bama, Jordan came to his house, did he tell him the exact same thing? Did he tell that man to demonetize his channel? Did he tell that man to stop asking for donations and to stop super chatting? And he did not answer the question. That's the type of hypocritical shit that people want to bring to me, and then I kind of bust them out on some shit. Trust me, guys, I have nothing against Bama, but I feel like this man came to your house. He showed a video of you guys together, but you're over here shitting on me because I monetize my channel, because I have super chat on my channel and shit like that. But did you tell Barry Jordan to his face while he was there with you to stop doing the exact same thing? Because if not, that's some hypocritical shit. Don't come at Dr. Mike sideways and don't think that I'm gonna hit you with some real shit. I'm gonna hurt some feelings. Because at the end of the day, you ain't gonna come at me sideways, but not come at everybody else the exact same way. Again, you can't hate on Rike, can't hate on Ned, can't hate on anybody else for doing what they do, but you're gonna come over here and shit on me. Why? Cause I'm about what, 1600 in? Come on, man. Dr. Mike was made for this shit. The good doctor was made for this shit, man. This shit's fun to me. So don't play me. Don't act like this is brand new. Don't act like it. Don't act like Dr. Mike don't see this shit. I know when people try to come at your boy sideways. I'm good though. I'm done with it now. So appreciate you guys coming through and showing some love. We got about 24 watching. I kind of feel like animosity is what it takes for people to watch the channel sometimes, and that's kind of disappointing. But hey, man, if you guys want that work, Dr. Mike could give it to you, man. I have zero problems and give zero fucks. I'm dangerous with this shit. You ain't gonna come at me sideways and act like you ain't about to get this work. If I want to put it in, I'm gonna show you the real. And I'm gonna show you a side of me that I don't like showing people, because to call people hypocritical but not answer my question kind of makes me mad. Like, don't come at your boy with some sense of, like, act right if you ain't got it in you, man. If you don't got it in you, don't do it. Cause I'm gonna take it to the edge and I want to see how far you willing to go, man. Yes, Black Angel, we appreciate you sharing your honest opinion and your honest situation. I definitely hope that it does work out for you in the end. I sincerely do. All right, I gotta catch up to the chat. My man Terry, he said Batman and Frank are brothers with different moms. Hey, man, again, my question to that man was very, very simple. Would you tell your boy to his face the exact same thing that you spitting in my chat? If you not gonna do it, then don't fucking come at me with that shit. Cause Dr. Mike ain't got no, man. I have no problem catching the fade on anybody, bruh. I said this shit right here is fun to me. But I'm that Black Angel. Every time you come to the channel, I promise you this: you're gonna get nothing but love and support from myself and probably everybody who watches the channel. Okay, so feel free, make yourself at home. We're definitely here to make this a little bit easier of a transition for you. I know it wasn't easy. I mean, 7 years is a long time to be trying to talk to somebody, but I'm just glad that you are able to get over it and talk about it for sure. Damn, so my man Overstay Road made $400 and $200 in super chats. That's the people who be coming in this bitch making it rain, man. And he got the nerve to shit on me for $5. Come on, man. You fucking with the wrong one. I ain't making enough to live off of, no doubt. So we good. It's past his nap time. Ah, shit. Ain't that bad a bitch, but yeah. All right, guys. I don't know, man. Unless you guys got something that you want to add to the chat today, I kind of feel like we've talked about absolutely everything that we wanted to discuss as far as getting dental work done in the Philippines. I do believe that it is cheaper for you to do dental work in the Philippines than possibly in the United States. And I feel like, again, if you're making a trip to the Philippines, you might want to hold off on any dental procedures and get them done in the Philippines. Like, in the Philippines, you don't need any how do you call it? You don't need any insurance. Like, for me to get my shit done in the United States, they asked me what kind of insurance I had. Let me get your insurance card, man. So I'm trying to figure out, if that shit ain't gonna really work, you know. But in the Philippines, you don't have to put no money, you don't have to put no insurance up. We already know that's a cash-based society. So, as long as you come with the money, you're good to go. Trent Knight says, Dr. Mike, I seen that episode, Bama Trip. I thought Finn asked, oh boy, to stay with him for real. Hey man, hey man, I have no disrespect towards any other YouTuber and how they navigate and do their own thing. Trust me, there are people who do very well on YouTube. I think that I do okay, moderately okay, and I enjoy it. Like I said, any little bit counts towards something. Because I named my shit the BOOTYLOO Fund, that's just a joke that we definitely love to play around with. Come on, guys. Y'all know me better than that. Told you, man. Anti-gravity, man. Your boy left, and I tried to call him out on this hypocrisy. He want to come at your boy with some sideways shit. I'm going to give him that work. I told him. I'm like, look, don't come at me if you're not willing to come at everybody else the exact same way. That's all it is, but I can always expect good things from you, Terry. You're funny, man. Yeah, he left. We're good to go, guys. I mean, I'm just, it's just a sad, sad day. But Miss Black Angel 17, if you do have Google Hangouts, maybe I could bring you on one day. That would be nice. You could tell us your story, a little bit about yourself. And I'm pretty sure that you'll definitely get, you know, maybe we can find you a suitor. I want you to be connected with somebody who is a good person. I can't vouch for everybody in the chat, but I definitely know that we got some good people over here. So, I mean, hey, maybe we can do a love connection thing. That would be fun, just for fun, of course. We can have some fun with it. So if you're interested in coming on the channel, we'll definitely we'll definitely love to have you on. No doubt. Malcolm, it's not worth it, bruh. I'm telling you, man, homeboy got me sideways, man. I see when people come at you with some bullshit, but they don't want to answer the question that you ask. That's just disappointing to me. That's why my feelings are hurt. And then I bet you in the next couple of days, I can almost guarantee in the next couple of days, he may have a video out about me. And that right there will highlight my whole YouTube career, because somebody would have finally made a video about Dr. Mike TV. I get my own video. I'm waiting for it. And if it doesn't happen, then he pretty much has to sit on his own shit and be done with it. So we're good. My man BK in the building. What's going on with your family? Showing some love to the channel. I appreciate you coming through and joining Dr. Mike TV and company. Again, we got about 25 people watching at this time. I appreciate you guys getting the likes up. I would definitely appreciate you guys checking out the IPA shirts if you want some. That would definitely make me happy. But of course, the good doctor is happy that you guys come through and spend even a little bit of time with him this particular day. So my man Pedro says, Dr. Mike, you might have covered this topic before. I heard Filipina make their decision early in a relationship, maybe a Patreon topic. Let me see. The Patreon topic that was close to that. Damn, what did I title that video? No, you know what? I didn't make it a topic. I know what you're talking about. It wasn't a topic by itself, but what I did do was I said that in a video. I said a girl will know if she wants to sleep with you in the first 5 seconds that she meets you. And that right there is going to probably be my next live stream topic. I think that'll be a great one, man. I think that's dope. A girl will know if she wants to sleep with you in the first 5 minutes or not. I'm gonna work with that one. I think that's some good shit. We're gonna have to work with that one. All right. My man Rob 100 in the building. What's going on, family? He says, Dr. Mike, seems a lot of cats are getting really mad when they see a brother living in the Philippines. Let's keep it 100. They ran away, babe. Now they trying you. Come on, man. Dr. Mike be sticking and moving, ducking and dodging, man. What they gonna do? Make videos about me again? Bruh, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. There's not too much more you can say about me, man. I mean, let's keep it real. I told you I'm black. Ooh, that's obvious. You can call me broke. You can call me the N-word. You can call me dirty. You can call me uneducated. You can call me a bald, ugly dude. I mean, they resort to just the most mediocre, mundane way of trying to get at me, and it kind of disappoints me. I'm the type of person that if you're gonna come for me, come for the throat, man. I want you to come for that throat. I want you to come like this is your kill shot, like you're trying to end me. That way you get my best A game. Like, I won't make a video about people because that's kind of like gay, because then that means that I'm actually giving you attention. So when people say that they hate on the channel or they make hateful comments towards the channel, you know what I do? I made a video that addressed everybody in the general essence, right? But eventually they were going to come for me anyways. Eventually this was going to happen. And right now, this may be the tip of the iceberg. Who knows? But I mean, I don't know exactly what they're looking for from me, because you're not going to get it. I mean, people who have this, like, oh, we're going to kick them out of the Philippines type mentality, you know how to find me. So it's not hard to kick me out yourself. Like I said, I tell people time and time again, man, if you want me out of the country, make sure I got my first class ticket. You know how to get me my first class ticket. That's not a donation. That's just you basically paying for me to get the hell out, because that's what you want, right? I'm not going to spend my own money to do that. Why? I'm perfectly fine where I am. But if you got it in you and that's what you want from the good doctor, Dr. Michael bust a move. I'll leave, have me a good vacation over in Africa, then I'm gonna bring my ass right back. So you're gonna get rid of me for a little bit, but I'm still gonna come back. So I don't know. It's all good. We love each other over here, man. This is it for Dr. Mike, man. I'm telling you, they choose the wrong dude to play with, man, because I don't really have that shit in me. So I'm good. You know what, Trent? You ask a hell of a good question. He said, how much is it to get gold teeth in the Philippines? I don't even know if they do gold teeth in the Philippines, man. I've never looked. If they may do it, but I've never seen anybody doing grills, period. Not just gold, but any type of grills in the Philippines, period. I've never seen them do it. Maybe the work is too complex. And I mean, I know the people who do that kind of work in the United States, man. That's a pretty tedious process. You get the mold, and then they got to send your mold all the way to a place where they build the grill around your teeth mold and all kinds of shit. Then they got to send it back, and then they got to make sure it fit. And if it don't fit, they got to send it back or do some adjustments in the store and stuff like that. So, that's just a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work. So I've never seen too many people. Actually, never. I'll tell you right now. In South Korea, yes. In South Korea, they have gold grills everywhere, and they usually get the soldiers out there who's making. They be getting them for like $500 to get them a grill and stuff like that. So they be making bank on them. But I've never gotten a grill a day in my life. I probably should now since my teeth are straighter. That would be nice. But I think that shit just looks clownish for myself. I don't think that shit would look good on me. There you go, Malcolm. Can never come between a man and his hustle, dude. I'm telling you, I don't part with my bread for nothing. You understand? My money means more to me than almost anything in the world. Come between me and my bread, and you got a motherfucking problem. That's pretty much it. My man PT 3005, what's going on, family? Appreciate you coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. Nah, Malcolm, I don't think he can get a grill out here, my brother. I've looked around and I just don't see it. Terry says, just enjoy yourself and dive out Dr. Mike. And Dr. Mike enjoys himself everywhere he goes, man. Y'all may not know it, but Dr. Mike is probably the most chill person you'll ever be in your life. I don't let too many people get me out of pocket, but, if you're going to come at me, come for the throat, man. At least come for some real shit, because I don't give you anything to hate on about, so I really don't play that. You're right, Ray, man. Dr. Mike don't play that shit. Don't do it. Oh, shit. So World Traveler says that they do have gold teeth in the Philippines. You need to see a DDS for a quote. So yeah, I mean your DDS is going to give you the mold, but who's going to do the teeth? They don't do the teeth too, do they? If it don't fit, you must have quit. Oh yeah, OJ Simpson. Shout out to everybody who's in the chat tonight. I appreciate all of y'all coming through and showing some love to the good doctor today. We had a very, very festive day, guys. I mean, damn. Didn't know I was going to have that kind of action. It's kind of weird though, man. He chose the wrong thing to hate on me for, though. Yeah. But like I said, man, when you call people out on some real shit, like shit that can be proven, like factual stuff, nobody wants to answer that, do they? Ain't that about a bitch, though? Ain't that funny when you ask people real questions for them to answer? They don't want to answer those questions, but they expect you to answer every question that they put out there. It's kind of how foreigners dealing with Filipinos. You know how they do. They ask you 1,000,001 questions about your job, your occupation, what you do for a living, where you live at, what state you from, what's your occupation, like, how much money you make a year, so that they can do the mathematics on that shit. That's kind of what it is. But then you ask one question, nobody has an answer for that shit. That shit got me fucked up. It is funny. I love it. This shit's too much for me. My man Rob says there's nothing wrong with a little drama, but some foreigners think no one else is supposed to shine in the Philippines. They mad because you're living better than a lot of them. And that's fine. It's true. I mean, I am the absolute worst person to hate on because, dude, I'm just normal. Y'all see, Dr. Mike don't live no spectacular lifestyle, bro. I don't. I have fun with what little things I do every day. I don't live an extravagant lifestyle. I live within my means. I keep myself humbled. Don't try to shine or flash on anybody. Don't do anything like that. But because I show people something in a video that they may not like, or I may say something in a video that they may not like, or, oh, you're monetizing your channel and I'm not. So that makes you a bad person. Who the fuck? Who says shit like that? I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. Oh, you monetize and I don't. That makes you a hypocrite. I love it, man. I love a little drama, man. That shit makes me happy. That shit get the juices going every day, man. Shit. Now I'm waiting for it. That way, like my man, like I say all the time, man, you got to be ready for this shit because people are gonna come at you with some sideways stuff. Sometimes you'll get that work. Sometimes I'll let you slide. It just depends on how I feel that day. Anti-gravity, you come to Mindanao, you're gonna have you a good time, man. But make sure you stay in the Davao City area. I'm not sure too much about all of the other areas around Davao, but I definitely want to make sure that you keep yourself in a safe space, in a safe space, in a safe place, no doubt. Oh man, Dr. Mike be dodging and weaving these bitches, man. I'm telling you, dude, I got that right hook for that ass, but nobody's ready for it. They think that Dr. Mike too damn cool, but y'all gonna get that work when I want to put it in. Trust me, y'all gonna get it. If you want it, you better come for the throat, man, because I'm gonna go ahead and hurt some feelings, because I don't care. I truly don't. Don't come between me and mine, and you be good to go. Rain man, you dumb as hell, man. Stop bringing up my past, bruh. He says you have to be a girl that catfishes Dr. Mike for him to go off on you. Nah, but that's the thing though. She came for that money, man. She took that bag from me, and that's what got me in my feelings. Oh, PT 3005, you ask him what did you miss? Go back to the live stream on Sunday where it's titled I once got scammed by a Filipina and it almost made me resent them all. Watch that live stream. You just have to watch the first maybe 5 or 10 minutes or so, because that's when I told you guys the story. That I told you my story about that. That's where Rain Man is clowning on me about. So yeah, I said my piece. I'm good. Told you, boy, Dr. Mike ain't nothing to fuck with. Y'all don't know me, man. I fuck some people up, and I do that shit for fun. I eat these bitches for breakfast, man. Don't play with me. I'm too philosophical with my shit, man. Sometimes you catch me on the wrong day, I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings. But again, I asked that man one simple question. I asked him, how did he tell the same thing to the homie Barry Jordan when he was right next to him? Did he tell him to stop monetizing his channel and to stop accepting donations? Did he tell him that? If the answer is no, did he need to shut the fuck up? That's just my opinion. You need to just shut up. So, I mean, if you can't tell me that you told him yes, then why are you coming at me for? Don't talk to Dr. Mike like he's just somebody kid, though, bruh. I'm good. I'm a grown ass man. I do this shit for fun. Nah, I don't flash my cash fed up. I don't flash my cash. I ain't got nothing to flash anyways, man. I'm straight. My man Road Traveler says, Dr. Mike, I get hated on all the time because of how I live. I just ignore it. Not worth my time. I'm busy doing business. Yeah. I mean, I know people hate on you, and the reason that they hate on you, I think the most though, like I said, you're doing your thing and where you live, right? They're like, oh, you could spend your money better in the Philippines by staying in this place or that place. Yeah, but you tell them time and time again, in the United States, I was spending like 6 grand, and in the Philippines, I'm spending like 2,000 for all of my expenses and stuff like that. So when you explain it to them, it makes it easier for them to understand. But because $2,000 is just an amount that they cannot fathom for themselves spending, they kind of come at you sideways about it too. So it's all good. See, Ray, man, stop bringing up my past, bruh. You know I'm sensitive about my shit. You know I'm sensitive about my shit. Nah, PT, just watch the video, man. You'll get the general consensus. Again, it's probably the first 5 or 10 minutes of that video. So you don't have to watch the whole live stream if you don't want to. But if you catch it, just watch that part. That'll tell you the story about how I got catfished. Boo hoo. Yeah, I was in my feelings, bro. I almost had to find a bitch and kill him. Part of my language, ladies. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to use the B word. Dr. Mike is a very family friendly channel. I just happen to say some off the wall shit when people get me in my feelings. So no, I'm sensitive, man, but people keep fucking with me. I ain't ready for it, and they ain't ready for me. But guys, by the way, I want you to make sure that you stay tuned. November 17th, that is a Saturday. Remember, put this in your calendar, mark it, whatever. I'm going to give you a reminder here on YouTube. I want you guys to join me for my birthday. All right. I ain't going to be doing shit. My birthday is November 17th. That is on a Saturday. So I'm going to do a live stream. I think I'm going to work on Eastern Standard Time. So probably about 8 or 9 like I normally do right now. I'm going to come on November 17th. And we're going to have some fun, guys. We're just going to have a live stream, just a quick topic video. And I want you guys to just come through and show some love because it's my birthday. So I'll definitely love to see you guys around. And we're going to talk about some good shit. We're going to have some fun for sure. All right. Yeah, fed up. Everybody goes to color because they don't have shit on me. Oh, that's the problem. They go straight to color because they can't talk about anything else. That's the go-to, what do you call it? Like that safety shit? I don't know. Everybody goes for it and they try to come for the head, but they just wasting their time with me. Oh, you think I should make my own Patreon video about him? Ah, shit, man. He come at me sideways, bro. Don't do that shit to Dr. Mike. Don't play that shit. Oh, you say it's 4K now? I'm sorry, bro. And he says 12K he spent in the US. All right. Yeah, man. So y'all come through and show some love to Dr. Mike on November 17th, man. We're just gonna have a quick live stream. I don't want to waste too much of your time, but we're definitely gonna have some fun. We'll have a topic about my experiences celebrating my birthdays in the Philippines and stuff like that. So we'll definitely, it'll just be a quick live stream or something we could do for fun. Rona, how you doing, baby? I appreciate you. I know my man John Jones ain't in the building. Where's John at? Every time he comes through, he says hashtag Team Davao, and then he says hashtag Rona's property. So if you're on, I don't know where John is. Make sure you send my love to your boy. If that's your boy, I think that's your boy. Let me know. Rona says, are you going to have a Filipino style birthday party? Videoke food in the neighborhood? Hell no, Rona. And I mean that in the nicest way humanly possible. Dr. Mike don't do videoke. Oh my God, I don't do videoke. I'm not going to do anything, guys. I'm just going to sit here and chill. I'm going to sit here and have a conversation with y'all, man. Y'all going to be my birthday party. Ain't that a bitch? I could be out there having fun, drinking, and having the time of my life, but I'm going to be out there playing with y'all. So ain't nothing I could do about that. We all got to live that life, man. But unless you guys have any questions about the topic today, man, I appreciate you coming through and showing some love. Ooh, I appreciate I love the animosity that was here today. That shit got the juices going, baby. I was ready for that shit. But yeah, I think we good, man. And if we are good, yes, we know World Traveler lives like a baller, but this is hashtag Team Davao on this bitch. Y'all know better than that. Y'all better make sure y'all show love to Davao City. Don't be playing with that. But yeah, man, Team BOOTYLOO for Dr. Mike's birthday. Oh yeah, man. I think I'm gonna be all good, man. All right, guys. Y'all leave your questions if you have any at the bottom of the chat. I need to make sure I give my shout outs like I always do. I'm gonna scroll back and shout out to everybody who came through and showed some love to the good doctor today. While I'm doing so, guys, make sure you get the likes up for me. That would be highly appreciative. So my man Malcolm showing you some love, family. Rain, man, as always, calling me Dr. Milk Dud Robust, every damn name in the book. But I appreciate you always, man. You are a part of the family for life. Mr. PT 3005, man. I love it when I got you on, man. It's definitely a good time. Fed up. Thank you, my brother, as always, showing some support to the channel. Rona, it's beautiful. Great to have you on the channel, even though it was a little bit later on. It's always good to see you. BK, as always, man, appreciate you showing some love. My man BGC Mike, aka Mr. World Traveler himself. Appreciate you, my brother, for spending some time with the good doctor today. Mr. Lee Smith in the building. Appreciate you showing some love and having my back, man. I love you for that, man. Anti-Gravity, appreciate you the same, my brother. As always, thanks for having my back, man. The hypocrisy is in the building. I'm glad that I got my people here to watch my back. My man Rob 100, always good to see you in the building. Always good to hear your perspective on everything. And again, they say let them hate, and Dr. Mike gonna let them, but don't think that I'm afraid to give them that work if I want to. If I got the time, I will do so, and I will do so with a smile on my face. Terry, appreciate you as always. My man Terry McGreevy. Let's be more specific because I know I got another Terry in the building. Appreciate you coming through. This is hashtag Team Davao. Thank you for showing some love to the channel. Trent Knight, appreciate you, my brother, for coming through. As always, Miss Black Angel 17, I appreciate you spending some time here with Dr. Mike and company. Definitely hope that your situation gets a little bit better. You already know how to reach out to me if you need to. If you have an IG or something like that, you can definitely reach out to me. You can definitely join me on a live stream one day, and just make sure you show some love to the chat if you happen to see me on. We would love to have you here as part of the family and welcome yourself to the family in the absolute right way. My man Pedro, man, appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you for showing some love to the channel. As always, you asked about me doing a topic on covering the topic before I heard a Filipino makes the decision early in the relationship. I want to do a live stream on that. So I just might do a live stream on that. Filipina wants to know if she wants to be with you in the first 5 seconds of meeting you. I think that should be funny. All right. Let's see who else we got. Damn, we got a lot of repeats, guys. Just work with me. I'm going to scroll through and make sure I get everybody. My man, Mr. Schwarzwald, thank you, my brother, for showing some love to the channel, man. Thank you for the donation, man. You didn't have to do it, but I am happy that you did. I appreciate you as always, man. Thank you. Whenever you come through, you definitely show some love to the channel. Glad to have you as a part of the family. Who else we got in the building? Clintus, man. Thank you, my brother, for showing some love, man. Definitely get the likes up, man. I definitely enjoyed this particular live stream. I had more fun tonight than I've had in a long time, guys. I like people who keep me on my toes, man, for sure. Maybe I need to start handing out wrenches, I think. I need to start giving some wrenches. But to my Philippines interest, thank you, my brother. Thank you for spending some time with us tonight. And thank you for sharing your opinion on everything that is monetizing and Patreon and PayPal. Thank you. Again, my channel wouldn't be shit without you guys either. Okay. So thank you. Thank you very much for spending the time that you did with us. Counts as a view for me. So it works for me. So thank you. Miss P9, Aquay P9, thank you for spending some time here. We love you. As always, the Wallace Life, I see you in the building, man. I don't know if you're still with us, but thank you. I hope that I got to you earlier. I know that I was going through my shit, so I may have missed some comments and stuff like that. Like my man Pedro did, man. I appreciate the tip, my brother. Thank you as always. I'm gonna use that towards the BOOTYLOO fund so people can so people start getting in their feelings. And also, my man, oh my God, I can't pronounce your name, Mr. 916. That's what I'm gonna call you, family. Because for some reason I can't scroll back to the top, and that's what pisses me off the most when I can't scroll back to the top and reach out to everybody who said and showed love to the channel, guys. So with that being said, if I missed you, I'm sorry. This hurts my feelings because I like to make sure I shout out everybody. If I missed your name, please leave it down at the bottom so I can make sure that I give you the love that you so rightfully deserve. Yes, Dr. Mike, he's my property. Yes, Rona, I am sure because he always says hashtag Rona's property. So I want to make sure that I recognize that when he puts it out there. But yeah, send my love to my man John Jones. If he's not listening to me right now, tell him I said what's up. Yeah, shout out to everybody. It's the Booty Land. Shout out to my boy HT, man. I haven't had HT on in a while, man, but definitely showing love to my brother as always. Thank you, BK, for wishing me some good birthday wishes, man. Thank you. That's all I need. Warm wishes will definitely make the good doctor happy, and we good to go. I'm making sure I give everybody a chance. Nah, Terry's not on here. I had my man Terry Edwards, and then Terrence here in Davao City. Asiana Vlogs. Thank you. He was here earlier. Oh my God. I hate it when I miss names because sometimes whenever the chat closes, like it'll start the conversation halfway and I can't get all the way back to the top of it. I'm sorry. I'm good, Rona. I don't mind the bashers, but I promise you, man, that shit gets me going. I love it when they come at me because I'm gonna get some people's feelings hurt, and I'm gonna do that shit on purpose. Tell you, man, come for the throat if you want it, because if you don't be mad when I give it back to you, man. Asiana travel vlog. If I get a chance, he said that he was in Angeles, man. I'm not in AC, man. I gotta stay away from AC, man. Like the plague, man. Bad nothing good happens in AC for me, man. So I need to stay away from there. Oh man. I got a video coming up about that too. Soon. Maybe not the upcoming video, but I got something for that too. Fed Up says he's gonna get me a beer when he comes to Davao. Hey man, I drink the local shit, man. Give me a Sam Mig apple. Yeah, I like the apple kind. I'm good with that, but I appreciate you, man. Showing some love, man. Lee Smith, thank you, man, for the birthday wish. Appreciate you coming through, man. I appreciate all of you guys. Gun term.
They're talking about you.
I'm good. Gun term 2009. I'm sorry, guys. I had to take a minute. He said, "How's the show going?" Oh man, you missed a hell of a show today, man. I had somebody showing me some hate today, and I was like, "What?" They was ready to get that work. Nah, but today was a great show, man. I mean, it started out slow, but we started talking about getting some dental work done in the Philippines, and I think that we definitely got everything out that we possibly could, man. So I think we're good. I think that's it. If you guys come through. Yes, Rain Man, let me tell you a story. Nope, I'm not going to tell you this story. I'm going to make it a video. But yes, I visited Angeles City for the first time when I was 18 years old. And I haven't been right since, man. I have not been the same since I visited Angeles City for the first time when I was 18 years old. I have not been the same. I got a story for that aspect. You guys got to wait for that video, man. I'm going to tell you the story of how it all happened and how it all went down. So we'll be good to go. Yeah, the boss came through, man. We good. We good. We good. We good. AC, DC, and AC. All right, guys. I think we're good to go. I think we are official. I think we are good for the evening or for the morning, wherever you are in the world today. So, with that being said, Dr. Mike is officially out finally. At least Knuckle. Paalam, which means we are going now. Bye bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.